Hi, and welcome back to Squatober Day 2. Yesterday kind of sucked, my legs hurt, but we're here back again, of course.
For those of you who don't know what Squatober is a month-long program that tells you how you should work out every day of October, and at the end of the month, you go for a PR squat. Now, if you have small legs or been called chicken legs at least once in your life, I recommend checking out Sore Neck Squatober on Instagram and giving their program a shot. Now, back to the video.
For today's Squatober, we have Get Thick Thursday, which starts with dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of 5 reps each leg. I want to put it out there, I really hate Bulgarian split squats a lot. The next thing is deadlifts, 5 sets of 3 reps at 70%. I also kind of hate deadlifts, but I did December, and I deadlift on occasion. By occasion, I mean like maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 times every 5 months. So that should be good. And then we got back squat, 1 set of 20 reps, using 40 to 50% of the max, and perform the set unbroken, which means continuous. No rest or pause at the top. Now they have the cardio and recovery on here, but as we found out yesterday, I don't really want to do the cardio. So that's good. That's good to know. All right, and by shark fashion, we have TNT, shark flavored, crazy. Holy shit. I think they put real sharks in that. Fuck. Now we're here for the dumbbell Bulgarian split squats. I hate these. I want to go ahead and say that I do really hate these. I would rather regular squat, which we also have to do today. These have to be done with medium intensity, not too heavy. So I grabbed 40s. And we're supposed to be doing 3 sets, 5 reps each leg. Once again, I want to preface and say that I really hate this. So let's go ahead and do our first set, chat. Oh shit. Ow. Yep, I hate it. We have to go deadlift. Now we're at the deadlift portion of today's program, and figured out my training max was, I think, around 385, 390. It was something like that. I don't remember, because my max is 425. So anyway, off of my training max, doing 70% of that, it was 270, or it was like 268, whatever. So 270, and we figured out yesterday that I can't go up by increments of 5 because we don't have 2.5s. So what we have right now is 275 on the bar. We're supposed to be hitting this for 5 sets of 3 reps. And they said start at a dead stop for each one, like no bouncing on the bar, which I can respect. I haven't deadlifted in quite some time. The closest thing I've done to deadlifts in, I don't know, a few months has been, RDLs or stiff leg deadlifts is what my buddy likes to call them, because he hates calling them RDLs because he hates RDLs. So do I. So anyway, let's go ahead and hit this for a quick 3. Great. 3. Done. Set number 2. Done. Set number 4. Fuck this shit. Alright. 1. 2, 3. Done. Right, now time for the last and final set number 5 of deadlifts, and then we have squats right after. Perfect. I love it. Love squats. Nope. All right. 3 reps. That's all. Just 3 reps. 1, 2. One more. All right, done. Time for squats. Okay. So now we're at the last portion of it, which is back squats. And we're supposed to be doing 40 to 45% of your training max. See, my max is 350 on squats. I know, again, not a lot. All right, I know. But for the training max, it's around 315, which is about 90% of your actual max. But then 40 to 45% of that put me around 130. I already had 135 on the bar because I just did deadlifts, and also, I wanted to warm up my knees. Now, 135 is not a lot of weight, right? But then you got to keep in mind that you're doing 20 reps, 20 fucking reps consecutively, like no pauses, nothing. And after a squat day like yesterday and deadlifts and all, that sucks. I would honestly rather do 60, 70% for 10 reps, but it's not what the program says. So, all right. But I figure it's time to go ahead and hit this set or something. Hit the set or die trying. Let's get it. A gazillion reps. A gazillion. That's a lot. Or a little. Depending on who you are. I mean, if you're somebody like fucking Elon Musk, it's not that much, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just really don't want to squat. All right. Ready? 20 reps. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've never really understood the debate over what came first, the chicken or the egg. And clearly it was the chicken, right? 13, 20. I think it was 20. I might have overcounted. Ow. My butt hurts now. A lot, believe it or not. That shit sucked. I really don't want to do that again. So, nice. But in all reality, that means that today's program is over. It's over. I don't want to fucking do this shit. My butt hurts. I guess I didn't condition enough for squatting. I think this is what I'm figuring out. Like, right now, I didn't really warm up too well. I mean, like I said, I haven't squatted in like 2 weeks. So there's that. My knees are starting to hurt again, which I'm not too happy about. But anyway, I guess I'll catch you in just a minute. All right, that was Squatober. I didn't really like the fucking, thank you, Adele. Anyway, I didn't really like the split squats. I didn't really like the continuous squats, and I didn't really like the deadlift. So maybe I'm just a hater. All right, but I'd really appreciate less of that. I come from like a bodybuilding perspective. I don't really come from the like powerlifting side of things. I normally like the muscle building thing. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say this doesn't build muscle. All right, I'll stop you right there. But I'd rather, I don't know. I'd say I'd rather be doing like some sort of hypertrophy, like something like that, where like I'm like, holy shit, look at my pump, you know. But I definitely am getting sore, so that's working, right? We're not gonna say it's not working. Now, besides that, I think I'm gonna do a pose down every day of Squatober. Maybe it'll make for something cool at the end. Maybe I can do like a little Instagram reel, or I don't have TikTok yet, but when I get TikTok, I'll maybe do something like that too. But I think it'll make kind of like a cool like montage at the end of the program. So let me go ahead and pop the top, and we'll show the pump a little bit. All right, and now before I get a bunch of comments, yes, I rolled over the waistband because these shorts are like stupid long, and I am stupid short. So yeah. Anyway, gonna do a little wrestler's trick where you kind of just start tucking these up, and now we have like kind of bodybuilding style shorts. So anyway, let's check out the pump real quick. Not terrible, I don't think. I can't see it, but And I'll go ahead and hit a little back pose. I mean, we did do deadlifts, so. All right. Well, that's the pump. All right, and with that said, that calls for the end of today's Squatober. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great. I'll see you tomorrow for another Squatober day. Luckily, we get the weekends off, so if you're actually doing Squatober, you're probably as happy as I am, because I don't want to do this shit. But it wasn't bad. I'd say it could be worse, right? Besides that, I want to appreciate you for being here. If I don't see you, I appreciate you tuning in. I want to wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I shall see you all tomorrow for another day. Nice. Bye.